What is good? Welcome back to the channel, and this is going to be a unique review. This is going to be a double album review and not a double CD. I'm essentially going to review two albums, both from the same artist, both released this year, and one just came out I think on the 26th, or basically 27th I believe. But so this is Reek Osama, out of, I believe he's out of Brazil. One thing about Reek, he's very unique, has kind of his unique style. And it's not from the voice standpoint, but he reminds me of what's that? G Perico. And not in the terms of he sounds like G Perico, but how G Perico to me has his own sound and style that's very unique, and there's really no one like him. That's kind of exactly how I feel about Reek Osama. When you hear him on a track, if he was with 20 other MCs, you would know that you're listening to Reek Osama, and that's the dope part. So this is going to be a double album. The first one we're reviewing came out February 27th to 2025. It was entirely produced by Work Scorsese, and it's Dior Da Vinci is the name of the album. 9 tracks, 18 minutes long. It has an intro, 10K, Pat Mahomes featuring Who Is Bravey, Alleyways, Fashion Statement, an interlude comes in at 6, Spilled Milk featuring Ito at 7, Rewind, and then the outro. Some of the standout tracks to me on this LP was Alleyways and Spilled Milk with Ito. Of all the Reek albums prior going into this, because he released one late in 2024 that was really dope. It was right around November or so, I think, maybe even December that it dropped. That album is really dope. This one I gave a 2.5. And again, if you know my scale, 2.5 is not saying it's whack or anything. It's basically, it's a dope scale essentially from 1 mic to 5. It's just 1 is the lowest and 5 is the highest. It just means that this particular album doesn't have a lot of replay for me, but it has some highlights. It's just there's not very many with this particular Dior Da Vinci LP. But that brings me to the second release of the year, so already staying busy here, and this was released on 3/27/25, and this is all through Scumbag Entertainment. This album was produced entirely by Manzu Beats, who've had some production on some really dope records that I've listened to over the last few years. Then this is the collaborative effort between Reek Osama and Manzu Beats with Vagabundo. Hopefully I said that right. Probably didn't, but I attempted to do so. This one clocks in at 25 minutes with 10 tracks, and it has intro, Holy Ghost featuring DJ Decepta, DoorDash, Got It All featuring Slick Jack, Criminology featuring Daytona Chavez, and an interlude, Moonshine, which has Danielson and DJ Grasshopper, Son of a Gun, Snotty, Breakfast, and Night Vision. This particular album, I really dug Holy Ghost, which features DJ Decepta. Also has some really dope cuts in it. What a shock, right? A dope track with cuts. Criminology featuring Daytona Chavez. Daytona is a super dope MC too, and it's probably been a minute since I went and dug him, but there was a couple years ago he released a couple EPs that were just insane. But it's been a little while since I've checked them out. Moonshine's a cool track featuring Danielson and DJ Grasshopper, what does have some cuts. And then the last two was Breakfast and Night Vision. This particular LP, 3.5 mic. So between this one and the Dior Da Vinci, I do prefer this album more. To me, it has a lot more replay value, primarily because I feel the biggest difference isn't with the lyrics or the delivery, because that Osama always brings. It's just I prefer the Manzu production over the Work production on the Dior Da Vinci album, and that's why the replay value and the mic rating for this album, Vagabundo, is higher than Dior Da Vinci, because I just feel that the production is better and the replay value is higher for me. So that's basically a real quick double album review. That was Reek Osama's Vagabundo and Dior Da Vinci. I'm sure the dude's going to drop some more shit soon, so be looking out for that. If you haven't heard of Reek Osama, hopefully you get an opportunity to go back and listen to his albums at this point. He has a pretty good discography with some really dope LPs. As usual, like, subscribe, more reviews coming your way. And just real quick, a little plug, because it is the day before Friday, I know for a fact there's going to be a slew of music coming out, because I've already seen at least 5 to 7 projects that are listed as coming out either today or tomorrow, and a few of those I hope to get to here shortly. Alright, so stay tuned, because reviews coming. Alright, peace.